Begin with this. If your child gets in trouble at school, there are certain things that you as parents need to know, even if your kid is clearly at fault.
That's right. Texas Southern University's Earl Carl Institute, in part, helps educate parents on student rights. In today's Ask Amy, Amy Davis explains what to do when something goes wrong.
Yes, students have rights. And sometimes parents don't think that students have rights if they actually did something at school. And I'll tell you, I remember a few years ago going to court, and it was a progressive judge, so he allowed us to be there on site for any parent to talk to us and get legal representation at the time of the hearing.
Oh.
And so when he announced we were there, none of the parents came for help. So I asked, could I just announce to the parents that just because your child did what their school is alleging does not mean that there aren't other considerations. And you don't just need to plead guilty. And then we had a row of parents get up, and we were able to get, I recall one case in particular where a child had been bullied and beaten and suffered actually some brain damage and was not going to school. And we were able to present that to the judge, and that case was dismissed on the spot. And so there are incidents like that, but there are several factors to be considered. One is bullying and self-defense. If a child is suffering from homelessness, a part of foster care system. But there are things that parents want to advise their child about, such as if there has been an incident at school, do not voluntarily sign a written statement.
The student should not.
The student should not. And they should ask that the vice principal call their parents and wait until their parents are available to speak with the school with them. Because what happens is we have a lot of incidents at school that turn into court cases. And so those statements, those kinds of things that happen, they end up being used against your child in the juvenile court system, whether it's the Justice of the Peace Court, the municipal court, or the district courts. And that's the part that we have a lot of concern about, is that entry from what we call the school to prison pipeline. And so we try to disrupt that through advocacy. We have a project called Safe and Supportive Schools Collaboration. We're the lead organization, but we're working with other organizations around Houston. For example, Disability Rights Texas. If you have a child that has a disability, they have certain procedural steps that have to be followed before your child can be disciplined. We work with Mental Health America. We work with Texas Appleseed, and we try to make changes that are going to impact a number of students and not just that individual student.
And no doubt this is a very important subject, and we've got a lot more for you. You can check click2houston.com for helpful information for parents and students from the Earl Carl Institute. You can find the full episode under the Ask Amy section right now.